Sitting in your home and tapping in your mobile phones or laptops or PC, and you're feeling safe from hackers, aren't you, right? You're not connected to your Wi-Fi or LAN, nothing. And you feel like it's all like no one is doing anything behind you, nothing is happening. So I talk on a topic today, next generation way of hacking. It's just some research topic I have done in past 3, 5 years ago. Like it wasn't scheduled, like it wasn't becoming media, but I got to know it has some way in GIT in outside Georgia. It has been discussed and got a solution in a different manner. What I wrote about the research topic. Anyway, today I'm going to talk about next generation of hacking, and usually people think that we are safe from hackers when you use antiviruses or something else in the computer. So we are not getting away from we are getting away from the hackers. It's not at all true. The world is no more safe because we are in an internet society and we are connected to more technologies like smartphones, PCs, everything. And the past 7 years ago, there was only PC, desktop was available. And my complete research was on desktop itself, and laptop was coming, and I got another solution for that. My way of technical hacking was in a different way. Like when I came to this topic was because of my brother. I used to talk about more about hacking and all those stuffs are computer related. So once he came to me and said like, US government is saying that it takes about 20 years to hack their defense files. So I was like, are they sure about that? Is it like no more hackers is going to hack them within 20 years? So he told they challenged them as it's about 20-digit password they are saying, but it's not confirmed, and saying it takes 1 year time to hack one digit or one symbol or one alphabet. So it's very crucial. So I thought like how they can challenge, because the modern like technologies are increasing and hackers are behind everything. And there are white hat hackers and black hat and gray hat. There are different types. I'm going to talk about now black hat at a different way of manner which you can predict the hacking. And I got about some theories about the nodes and I wrote something. It wasn't about a planning commutative diagrams and all I wrote about. And I showed to my physics sir, he was like, it was somewhere related to physics because it was related to electricity. So he was saying it wasn't possible that this, then I got to know, I lost the hope in that. Anyway, I continued on and I wrote the cumulative diagram as like this. The current is a form in the bulk. It will go through the transformer to your home and get splitted into different various, like electricity, you will call it electricity. When the current off, you will say electricity is gone. So electricity is the main source I'm going to describe. And it directly goes to the light, many sources. There will be 5 volt, 12 volt, 25 volt, bulb will be there. So it will be differentiated and given to the computer. If one computer device is there, it will be differentiated in different manner. In computer, there's an electric box, you might have noticed, that splits into about 6 volt, 5 volt, 1.5 also, 12 volt, and etc. etc. So I was thinking why they are splitting this according to the vision that is about the CD-ROM needs of 12 volt, and it's according to the capability of the system to go on. So basically in the computer what the process is going on 10, here I might have said that 10 code. It's actually 0 means nothing, like no, and 1 means yes for the computer. For in the system of computer, I was thinking that when you're entering an alphabet A or 1, there is a binary code for that. I think example you can take for A, I think it's 61 or 53. 53, I think so. 53 is the binary digit. Like you will write in 0110, something like that. So every alphabet, when you type in a computer, it will be decoded, like coded first. And it will give an output as A as an decoded way. So everything is opposing. Something like I can say in current, something is opposing. Electrons are moving, so something is opposing. Like I'll say, you have a unit outside your house, right? Like it will count how much you have utilized your current. So I was thinking that on the way they can get the information, but some receiver should be there in the electric box. Then only they can say what's the amount they have used. So I was thinking about that, and I got a solution. There is a back force, back EMF, you can call it. So it will be, when you're going in a digital way, it will be in 1-0. So I was very confused about that. 1-0, okay, let me think. So when I was like, I got the diagram here, first current then goes to the transformer and to the computer, and it's coded and decoded. And here is a 00, it's 4MZ, like some letters are typed, and you're getting that code. So I was thinking about that, and I was researching about this. And certainly, I wrote the topic on 2014, October, some date, 24th. And about 2015, January, I got a news. So it was like crushing on me, like the news was too much. Like I was reading that news and I was shocked. Almost my same theory is almost there in that. It's about a GIT, I told you firstly, it was in GIT, it was developing about electromagnetic radiation. Like when you type in letter A, the side signals, the computer will produce some radiations and some waves. You will say side channel for that. It can be analyzed into the way of coding, that with the decoder you can decode and say it is A typed or B typed or C typed, anyone. So on the way I'm getting to the social media, and everyone is using WhatsApp, Facebook, everything. And most of everyone don't know what's hacking and what's happening around the world. Even your pictures, everything is getting loaded in drive, like doc drive, Google Drives and all, etc. So you think you are always safe in that because Google is protecting you, everyone is doing that, this and those. Like I lost every faith in that. And I was thinking that I'm not an opposition, but I'm giving in a technique. There is a way to get into this way. So I predicted this diagram, and they predicted almost the coding section and decoding section was almost the same, and they were saying that it can be decoded around 20 meters around your house. So I was like, then how can we save from the hackers? How can we live our life in the past, like future, 20 years and all? So it's very tough to lead us, the world. So we are no more safe. And coming to my theory, in the computer science way, when you switch on the computer, you are sending 0-1. 1 is initiated and to the computer, and information is sent to the RAM and ROM, etc. RAM is a basic fundamental, that is BIOS. So it will help you in like starting your computer. Yeah, me too. Oh, sorry. So when you say that, like I told about the electric box inside the computer, it will divide into 12 volt, etc. So the variation in signal may occur according to that. When you're plugging USB or ejecting USB, that means some variations are coming in the code, like 0-1, etc. I'm always dependent on this binary codes, okay? And this, say, like your information is sent to that, and the motherboard will receive it, the signal. And the motherboard will be passing the signal to the PC, like to the computer, and show some output. And this variation takes place, and variation in ampere voltage in the side of physics, you can talk about like that. And it's all about computer science part. You need to decode it, that afterwards I'm going to come. And you can now at the physics, it says in the gates, you may have known about the gates. Boolean algebra, NOT gate, OR gate, and AND gate. This is the main fundamental. Now we are using NAND and NOR gate for everything. Anyway, these are the fundamental. These all are converting into 0-1 codes. And you know, CD-ROM is using about 12 volt, and your USB port is using about 12 volt, and etc. You are using mouse as a 1.5 volt, etc. So there is a variation when you inject something or eject something. So I was thinking about that, and was totally dependent on passwords. Mainly, when you're getting to the Facebook page, you should enter your email ID, then the password, right? The password is in the black dots. Actually, you will be curiosity like how you will get that password. One simple way is when you save the password, it's inside the Chrome files. Nothing. You can go and just see the save it password. You can see your password. One way is that. Another way is like mostly in YouTube channels, you can see when you type hacking emails, you will get some kind of software. It's not an actual one, but they shows that it's the way to hack. But actually, I got a trouble in that. That's why I'm suggesting don't use those files to do something like that. So I was against that. So that black dots was like they're securing its SSL code and all. They're saying that it's very safe from this. And now Facebook is becoming the first security form of password. And the Gmail has also become the second one. So they thought like there is no way. And I thought about the defense, US defense. They're challenging us that 20 years you can't do anything. So these hackers, like I researched on topic and I said that this can be possible. By the electricity, when you are around the 20, I not need to be a 20 meter. When I can be in the electricity board, I can sit there and inject the electricity about 240 volt you will get from here. So you are connected to the whole society because this transformer is allowing you to connect the whole world. Because you are getting energy and it's converted to electricity, it is transferred to the different forms, and you are getting energy at one station. Even someone is using a laptop, a PC, so he is getting a different form of energy. And this has also a back EMF, and this back EMF should have reached the transformer. So I'm sitting at the transformer and saying that I'm connecting it, my electricity, so I'm calling it. I may get thousands of computer connected to that line. I know it will be like that. But specifically you can get this IP address. You might have heard about IP address. Even the EMF has something which coordinate 01. It has some variation up to the digit 8, 4, and 16 to the bit. So you can analyze those bit and you can convert to the human understandable language. So you can make it user friendly. This is what I said about before. When you're typing in A or B, my name, Muhammed, I'm writing, it will be coded in different way. And different user, like it is responding to your answer. Everything is connected. So you're not at all safe in thinking that you are away from hacking. So I'm going to get a topic about how to get away from these things. Now they discovered one is electromagnetic radiation. It's firstly like it's running about 1 year. They're saying that if you want to get away from the hacking, you need to use low emission. It's all about, they're saying it's applicable to laptops, smartphones, everything. And my theory was only dependent about desktop because it's connected to the current, directly connected to current. There is no storage of current. So I prefer like low using emission. For them I have written, you can use low emission power emission. It will usually low like laptops and all. It will be emitting low radiation. Some laptop, Chinese laptop you will get, it will reduce like, it will give out more radiations. So it's very dangerous in the world. So better not to keep away from those things. And you can see that magnetic wave produces same things above. And using of VPS or stabilizer. I have mentioned this stabilizer in UPS because one thing about is like when you're using, the computer will be giving a code, right? I'm talking about desktop. It will be giving and it will directly go to the stabilizer or UPS. Mostly in India you can see stabilizers. So it will be coded and this code will be again translated in the form of what the stabilizer has given. It's up to the code, like you can use AND gate, NAND gate. Inside some gates will be there for the passage of current. So according to the design of UPS only, the guy can hack that. Because you want to know if you are using a VGuard, then you need to know about what's the specification about that. And next one is using a less cloud storages. Like mostly nowadays, actors, everything get published in their photos and all those stuffs, personal photos and all those get posted in Facebooks and all by their hacking method only. And many got a complaint that we are not at all safe in this. Many clouds like Dropbox and many cloud storages are there. Even Google Drive is also one of the storage. and it is said to be is like one of the safe one. But it's not at all safe. When you crack inside your password, your things will be out. And your every personal, nowadays, you're connected to the, even the calendar details. I'm getting to the, like, I have appointment today. I will just drop in my calendar and say I have an appointment here. If it is a prime minister, he is doing the same thing, say he will be tracked somewhere. So it's another form that people can't predict it. So we are almost unsafe from it. And never save passwords. Mostly guys used to save in Chromes and all those stuffs, passwords. Like usually they don't know. They see that the save password, they will save it. And have you ever thought about that? How next time when you're logging, they have the black dot same there. It's just a kind of like they have saved your password. At the time when you enter your email ID, next is your password shown in yellow color because it is known. Because they have pasted that. They are pasting that and they're matching the password. So it's not at all FB like Facebook's responsibility or Windows' responsibility to take care of these things. It's our responsibility that we need to be aware about these things. That saving password causes these things and all. So because many guys, like we are in hostels and all, like I might be using my lap itself, but my friends will get my laptop for some other presentation or something. So he can get my password very easily. Because you only need to go for the Chrome and just search the extension. You can see saved password. Directly you can see the password list. And I got many more things. Sorry. And this is all my presentation. And thank you.